Right. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna keep an eye on chat while we load on. Um, I'm trying to join it now, and I am joined by David for today's pre-season testing. Okay. I will be joined by David in a sec.
I'm just eating some crackers, man. I'm including my audio now. Mm. May I get an invite if you're so kind, commentator?
I will be inviting you in a sec. I just need to join it.
Oh wait, I've got Mick blocked, so he can't send me an invite.
Yeah, no, I'm trying. I'm getting an invite from it. It's fine.
Have you joined yet? Again,
I'm in. I'm in now.
there's my invite then.
Yeah. The stream looks quite clear, to be fair.
Invite, please.
Okay, I'll invite you.
Why do you appear offline? I can't join then.
No. Chloe, we have 6 spectators when you join.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Well,
Game crashed.
uh,
So who's all in? Is there anyone that's going to stand out in this race?
I believe, well, the main competitors I would suggest is Sir in the Ferrari. He has had pace in previous seasons. He has been a title contender in previous seasons. He is definitely up there to be a title contender once again. I'd also say we could look out for maybe. I think I'd like to see Swinners. Swinners would be interesting.
Uh-huh.
See how he will do in the AlphaTauri with his teammate Callum. A very good duo.
Callum can pose a threat. He's good.
And now you can't join because there's too many.
What?
Because there's too many. Right, you can join now. Be quick.
Invite me through EA because invite me through Xbox isn't working.
Okay. There you go.
Bro, it still didn't come through EA. What is this?
I'm sending it.
I
There
know
you
it
go.
came through as an Xbox invite.
Oh,
Well,
there he's in. He's in. Should be in.
I'm in. Ready for a
Okay, he's
banging of
in.
a race.
Okay, he's in. It still says you're not in. It still says you're loading. Oh, there. There. I'm just gonna check my audio. Wait a sec.
Both Ferraris in, if only for the second time this weekend.
And I mean, in the tier 3 race, we only had one Ferrari, and that was me. I don't know how it went in tier 1.
Another spectator bites the dust. Down to 5.
Who do you think we need to keep a close eye on as well? I've said mine, I think Sir and Swinners, but who do you think?
Um, Definitely not Mick. I don't think Mick's doing anything. I reckon he'll be last. But I reckon Sir. I think Sir's the one to keep your eye on. Zaki man, I think could show off something, but I don't think he's raced at this level enough. He's normally tier 3, a tier like started tier 4, he's got up to tier 3, now he's in tier 2. Can he compete with this level? We don't know. But I've heard good things about WSK Flame. I think
Yeah,
the Ace of Race Pace. I've heard good things maybe about him. Paul, of course, is probably going to put in an absolute wonderful race. But I hope this should probably be one of the most entertaining tiers of the weekend for the testing.
yeah, I can imagine. Uh, which team then? I'd say we've got to look out for the duo wise. I've got to look at the AlphaTauris, they seem like a very strong pairing. I'd also say we need to watch out for the Red Bulls of Paul and Horonsky. What else would you say?
I don't know. You were saying I was drinking tea.
Right, so who do you think, which team's going to be the best this weekend?
I've got good faith in Ferrari, but I think it'll be
Okay,
a Red Bull Academy dominance. It's
I think the Red Bull Academy
it's
have been
written in the
strong
stars to
so
be
far.
that.
They have been very strong so far.
In Tier 4. I won too.
Okay. So we have 16 drivers here. The Bahrain Grand Prix. Well, not the Grand Prix, but the pre-season testing.
Might have slightly got kicked. So rejoin.
Oh my. Just gonna send it through here again. Did you get it? Yeah, it's in. Good.
Someone kicked me from the lobby.
No.
Trying to get here to the EA F1 2022 music.
Do you want to invite for Xbox? Did you say I can't join it now?
No, I'm in, but it won't allow me. Not always if I join as a driver. It's all part of the
Oh yeah,
fun
you need to,
games of this game that was poorly
if you
made.
join if you join back, then you'll be able to be in the thing, won't you? And then you'll be able to respect it. It'll work. So, we head into qualifying for this pre-season testing. And we haven't seen everyone's pace so far, as there is no reserves in Tier 1 or anything. So, this is the first time we'll have seen their pace. And it looks like already the Mercedes of Zaki Man is preparing to come out. And so is the Red Bull of Hronsky. And he is the first car... No, he isn't actually.
This game is every reason why EA shouldn't be trusted to make a game.
It is Jeezy who is the first car out on track. And it's Alpine. Now, Jeezy and Alpine, it just seems just a normal move. I don't know why. I think it's the perfect move for him. And no one can really say it's bad. I just don't know what content at this point. Distracting. Yeah, he's on his out lap. I think he can produce quite a good performance here today. But we'll have to wait and see. Also out on track is the Mercedes of Zaki Man and ST Blade. Zaki Man is the closest to Jeezy at this point in time. Then following Jeezy, going Zaki and Nick. It is Nick. He was just overtaken Zaki. And then it will follow Meister 05 in the Ferrari. Then follows 2 Red Bulls. And then follows the half of Henry, by the way. So, let's go on board with Jeezy as he takes us around the lap of the Sofia International Circuit. How is down with DRS enabled as we head towards turn 1. There's the L in sector 3, not sure that's where. Into turn 1, keeps it very tight to the curb. Into turn 1, 2. And down the main second straight with DRS. As we head towards turn 4, it seems just quite not pushing so far. Ooh, and he's had a snap there. Snap for Jeezy, so we'll ride on board with Mick now because I think that is just Jeezy's lap thrown away. Mick, currently at the sector 1 time, is a 28.6. That will easily be beaten, you imagine, by himself. You'd imagine as well. But in a minute, we haven't seen anyone else beat it. Like, the Williams livery is looking very good, and I think it's a good move for Mick to go to Williams. I think it's a team where he can thrive.
It's a team that meets his standards. Put it that way.
I think he's going to perform. He should perform. He's intersects to it is purple as it stands, but immediately beaten by Chasmeister. So Zaki held back a bit, but Mick now heading towards the final corner, number 35 on his car. Round the final corner is 29.9 for Jeezy. That isn't a great lap. It can be better, I'd imagine, as Mick immediately beats it in 29.5. Only 4 tenths difference actually.
Can you invite me, please?
Chasmeister only 9.29.8 and Zaki's at only 30.8. And there's a new fast lap I can't see at the minute. And it is Hronsky who goes quickest, with WSK playing in second as Cairo goes P2. Now we'll start to see some representative laps, and it is Swinners coming down through the final corner with number 28 on his AlphaTauri as he drives to the line now. DRS enabled, powering down the main straight. It's going to be P5 for Swinners, about 2 tenths quicker than the Ferrari.
A lot lower than I thought Spinners would be. Thought Spinners would be top.
VDB Dykes goes P2. I don't know if you pronounced that right, but yeah, we'll see. Ace of Race Pace goes P4. And now the other McLaren of Wozen I don't know how to pronounce that. Goes P5. We say woes Owen. Goes P5 for McLaren. And we've got Callum, who is on a lap. It's a 28.5 in the first sector for him. He's the only one on a hot lap currently. Apart from ST Plays, I believe. Who's just ahead of him.
How's Son doing? Yeah, set that. Hello?
I'm here. Wait.
Oh. How's Son doing?
He
set a lap yet?
He's not set a proper lap yet. And ST Plays invalidated, so let's see Callum.
I'm just going to need to join as a driver, so maybe I get it for lap. I'll just retire.
Callum through the final corner. Haven't took a lot of curb there. Callum's down the main straight towards the line. Callum goes P5. 29.1. Lap third goes P8 with 29.3. And we have Henry by the way and one ball pole on their out lap. Now imagine you get to see ride on board with Paul lap in the Red Bull. The Red Bull Academy has been up there as the best, isn't it? And I've just seen that message ping from him. Looking for you.
Onboard, I haven't got the stream up. No. The onboard is deafening, apparently. Well, finally he stopped talking. I can say something. No, he...
On board with Paul. And he takes the corner. Decent there, turn 4. It's a 28.7 in the first sector. Isn't the best. And better by him.
Paul will improve. Paul does anything. Paul is good.
I think everyone appreciates that Paul is actually a good driver here.
Paul could come last and still be the best driver.
He has the experience. That's the key for a lot of drivers in this league. If you know the driver, you know how long they've raced in the league. You know that they can do this on big occasions. It's a 107.1 in the middle sector for Paul. Now it's basically 2 straights for Paul. Just need to get the exit of the last corner to perfection. The last corner, he doesn't take as much curb like some of his teammates has as well. Paul goes P3, Red Bull back on top. Yeah, with the McLaren splitting them at the minute. So after the, as we watch Henry actually, he's coming down the back straight. He says 072 in the middle part of the lap. Comes around the final corner. He takes a lot more curb than others have. Henry crosses the line, goes P10. Initial thoughts, David?
I'm really loving the things I'm watching. There's some great laps being set, even though I cannot see them at all. Yeah.
Can you?
I'm trying. I'm trying. Oh, Gene's appearing online. I'll join off him.
He does have some issues at the minute for David, so we can't really give a representation. But when
I'll get the stream up. I'll comment with a 30-second delay. Don't worry.
Okay. So on. Oh, Paul spun. Okay.
No, Paul. Paul will recover.
Tyra is on a hot lap right now. So you need to keep an eye out for him. He's 0.004 up in the first sector. And he had a little twitch there. But the Alfa Romeo duo of Pyro and Flame looking very positive at the minute.
I'm in and I press spectator. So hopefully it puts me in spectator.
Pyro. That was very nice. Didn't want to touch the curb there. Keep off the curb. And round the looping right-hander, the long right-hander. Touches the curb there. It's a 106.9 in the middle sector. This is a good lap for Pyro. You can imagine. He's up on Paul's lap, definitely.
I'm in. Oh!
And
DDX.
DDB Dive has gone P1 in his McLaren by 3/10 over Horonsky. Pyro lost it in the middle part of the lap. Anything else as the McLaren has done? His Alfa Romeo teammate is now purple in the middle sector. This is a huge lap from Flame. He's 7/10 up. This would probably get him to P2 at this rate. He needs to take this last corner really nicely. It isn't the best of last corners, but it's the drive to the line for Flame. What can he set? Is it going to be P1? No, it's going to be P2. It's a very good lap at 28.431. This is an excellent lap from the Alfa Romeo. And there's the pace we have seen from the Alfa Romeos. They look like a very strong duo at the minute. So on the other
Sora's 1/10 up.
1.5 tenths up in the first sector. Good for Sir.
Just looking at some of the other ones. Zaki is just about to finish 62. See if he is up or down.
I'll keep an eye on random Bob. Zaki
Yeah,
now.
you keep an eye on Sir.
Okay, I'll go. Zaki's backed off.
Zaki is 5/10 down. So Sir
backed off. He backed off.
just for sticking out 5 times, not like I had it the first time. Sir is coming
Through the looping right-hander.
to the second sector, and he's 1/10. Takes that very wide.
This isn't the pace we have seen from Sir.
Maybe it's the yellow Ferrari, man. He's not used to the yellow bit of it yet. I might be why.
Okay, Sir down the main straight. What can he set? DRS wide open. Follows the line. It's
set some
Sir.
set.
That's a more representative lap. Who else?
I'm not quite surprised that like the Swinners is bottom. And somehow Mick is 14th.
Bronski's 2/10 up, which is crucial for Red Bull. They need to get back onto pole position here.
SD Plays is just coming to set one as I'm looking at some of the other drivers that are out of the 4, and he's 1/10.
Bronski, round the final corner, uses the curb. He's drives to the line now.
And it's 3/10 shaving off, but it's not all. No.
And Paul has started his next lap. What's it going to be in the first sector? Paul? He's up by a 10.
SD Plays has no ERS left as he's on this lap, so surely he should be backing off. He seems to still be going for it. He comes to sector 2, but he's 1.5 tenths down, and he spins. Oh, and now it's battered to the wall.
Who has crashed?
ST Plays.
Yeah, there's yellow flag on the track where ST Plays has spun.
Chaz,
okay.
Not now. Sart is coming behind, but he's invalidated, and it looks like he'll be heading in.
Yeah.
Paul's now coming to the line, never mind. I got disconnected.
And David has disconnected once more. So we will not be able to see anything from him. Paul has entered the pit lane.
But there's one thing that annoys me is, why can't people appear online? That's my question. Why can't?
Okay, so Vronsky is still on track. He will be entering the pits now.
Lower the game volume, please.
I already have.
Again.
Whereas Ellen is on a lap, I'll do it after his lap. On my stream it seemed clear. So I listened. Fine, I'll sort it out then. Okay, I can understand it now. Audio settings. You can see the McLaren.
I don't think the stream link went out, so I'm just gonna post it if I'm allowed.
Okay. Yeah, the McLaren is on his lap here. This is going to be his last lap, unless he goes for 2 laps. Where's Owen? Heading towards the second team. He's a 10th.5 up. This is decent for McLaren. So with his teammate on pole, he hasn't met the pace of his teammate at the minute. So through the final corner comes Juarez. Can he set a decent time to drive to the line? He is P7 for the McLaren, and he's going for another lap. Callum was a little bit up in the first sector, trying to keep an eye on everyone else's. They'll think Williams with Mick is coming around the final corner, start his final line. Callum is 4 tenths up here. This is a brilliant lap for the AlphaTauri. As
I'm watching it as a delay.
That is Chasmeister, who's just gone P4. Who's up for the Ferrari?
Get in there, good choice and
final
chance.
Corner. Goes Callum. What can his lap time be? It's going to be enough for P4. Brilliant lap by the AlphaTauri. And as we head with Mickey's about to start his final flying lap in the Williams, with Jeansley also on his lap, with basically everyone on their lap apart from Horonsky.
Start is now come on to his first lap. He will need to recover. He slipped down to 8th.
Oh, he had a little twitch there. Is that costing time? No, he is still up in the first sector.
WSK Flame? No, it's not him. Who just went up? Someone went up to somewhere. Swinners, I think, went to 8th. Oh, and Swinners is spun just as I turned to him.
Jeansy goes P7. Swinners has spun on track.
I just turned to him, started saying something nice about him, and he spins just in the straight sector 1 on the exit.
As we head to the long right-hander for Mick in the Williams. Keeping off the curb, uses that curb. He is 2 tenths up, 2.5 tenths up. Henry is going to be at the high as
Sir doesn't look like WSK Flame goes quickest.
12, but WSK Flame is on pole as it stands. The McLaren is still yet to finish.
FVBDX is 13 seconds down.
Across the line. Mick only P13. ST Plays is going to come across the line now. ST Plays goes P5.
So set a purple sector 2.
The McLaren of Lou Ezell is going to be only as high as P12. Sir.
Coming to the line.
Now, Sir, to the line P8. That's a good answer, Sir. But can VD be died? No, he hasn't. He's ruined it. He has ruined it. He is way down. And the McLaren can't do what he could do. Cairo pits. He avoids the McLaren just.
Jeans, on the straight.
Swinners is down. It is the Alfa Romeo of WSK Flame on top here in Bahrain. What a thrilling end that was.
Ferrari Academy on top. Bozo.
So, it is WSK Flame P1 with the McLaren of VDB Dykes in P2. Horonsky in the Red Bull P3 with Callum right behind him P4. ST Plays P5. The Ferrari of Chasmeister P6. Cairo P7. Paul dropped off a bit there. He's gone to P8.
It's
Sir,
fine. Paul's still
P9.
a winner.
And Paul, he needs to do some making up in this race. There's a lot of making up to do in this race. But
So, a lot of British
seems
people.
to be,
Jesus.
it's going to be a thrilling end to this race. And what are your predictions for the race?
I definitely don't think it'll stay like this. I don't think at the end of the race, I don't think we'll see WSK Flame on top. I reckon there'll be a bit of a shuffle up because Sir might not have been the greatest
Yeah.
qualifying, but his pace can hold out for most of the race. So I need to see.
Strategy wise, is it worth someone going at the back, starting on the hards, and maybe going to the mediums?
Well, I mean, it might be worth it, but I need to see what they pick as a strategy.
If you try the hard to medium, it could be a better strategy, but it's about the tyres at the start. They need to get a good start
Ah, that's fine. I'm not racing. That's good.
if they want to start on the hards, but you don't know what could happen. Anything can happen in here today.
See, Zaki's changed his flag to Monaco. Sir's joined. Brilliant.
Right.
So we
30
have
seconds till the formation lap.
a lot of UK flags. So many British drivers.
Yeah, we do have a lot of British drivers.
None of them are going to win.
So who do you
Like
think's
in
going to
real
win?
life.
Who do you think's going to win? David, who do you think's going to win? David, hello. And I believe we have a disconnect for David's vids, ladies and gentlemen. David has blue.
Right, there we go. I fixed it.
Oh, he's here. He's here, and there's a spin already on the formation lap.
I need
So
to run downstairs. You
died.
cover the formation lap.
Yes, he is. There's something going on with Cairo is already disqualified in the formation lap. Chaos on this formation lap, but WSK Flame, he can just cruise at this point. Oh, and there was a car that went off there. I believe it was Chasmeister. I don't know what happened there. But it's a mixed up grid. It is a mixed up grid. I mean, we've got to see Sir probably ploughing through the field. He should be able to make his way through. He's on the medium, so he'll get a best. He will get a better start. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, everyone else is yawning, man. Yeah. So, as we come to WSK Flame, he is just... Wait, well, actually, this reminds me, just before we do get into this race, we can see the mix of strategies here today. So, the only people on hards are WSK Flame, ST Plays, and Zaki and Henry. You can understand Zaki and Henry's choice, but it's a brave move for WSK Flame to start on the hard compounded tyre. You better hope there isn't a safety car at one point. You'll just want a smooth race. And as we come to the grid now, Alfa Romeo slots into his good position. The good parking, it's not this parking. Does McLaren get better? Yes, he
Has
does.
anyone got
This is
good
going to...
parking?
So, let's do parks now. Good parking there. I think we've got everyone on the grid, ladies and gents. Here we go then. It's time for the Bahrain Grand Prix here in pre-season testing. It's lights
Off
out,
they
and away
go.
we go. It's a very good start for Horonsky in the Red Bull. He's already challenging for the lead. Horonsky towards turn one. Horonsky is going for the lead of the race. We cannot see
Oh,
what's going on.
WSK Flynn takes the
And
bat in a bit of a
yeah,
snapping.
but Horonsky
Aronski
has to get
cuts
off
the
the
corner.
track.
How's that
What
not a
is going on?
penalty?
And Flame is spun round. Flame has been spun and it's chaos. And the McLaren is out and what? Oh, that is chaos on track. What have we...
And it's a safety car
That
already.
is a full safety car, which is understandable. A chaotic race and, well, a chaotic first lap, first few corners.
Let's just look at the incidents list on the race director while you cover the rest of the match. So we have Ace of Race Pace, a collision. BBDX a collision. And that first lap, there was about 20 collisions. But it looks like Paul got the final blow on VW, BDB Dakes or whatever.
It look a bit chaotic after turn one.
Yeah, it looks like Paul got the final blow on him and sent him the pure Brexit way out of the race.
So Callum now leads with a Horonsky P2 after an excellent start from P3. GT has made his way into P3 and
how the hell's Mick?
Henry from the back of the grid is into P5. Great start to this race. Let's look at the position changes because let's see who has made up the most. So from the start of this race, Callum has made up 3. Horonsky's only made up 1, even though he had an excellent start. GC has made up 7. Mick has made up 10. Henry and Mick have hit, however. So the damage now we're going to see. Is it damage from Mick?
Yeah, no front line.
Yes, it is. Henry
Same with
has
the
also no
Ferrari.
front wing.
Same as the Red Bull.
Ferrari is no front.
Same.
And ST plays.
And SD
Henry
plays.
as well.
But no, Paul. It looks like Paul got the final blow on him. It might be a penalty coming his way.
You do imagine. So, Chasmeister has now gone on to the softs. With Paul
moved
for the
up to
hards.
4th.
So it looks like Paul will probably be going to the end of the race on the hards. So will Mick, it looks like. Henry's gone on to mediums. He's just been wise and he's sticking to his normal strategy.
It's a long time in the hards though. I did 19 laps.
We have to spare a thought for WSK Flame. He started on pole and now he's down all the way in P8 after getting spun.
Those hards are going to struggle. They'd want to make him last. I think 19 laps, mine were up to 60% in Tier 4, and that was without any safety car or any spinning at all. So it's going to be tough for them. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a few puncture from the folk that are running hards from here on to the end.
Well, we don't know what's going to happen. But as we've just seen, we didn't know what to expect, and we knew that the grid order would change dramatically. But we didn't expect this dramatic. So, well, let's just calm down a bit now after that very chaotic start. One McLaren is out. One McLaren has made his way into P5 after being down in P12.
Paul hasn't caught up, so the safety car will go in another lap. All Paul's fault,
Yep,
you know.
the safety car will be out one more lap, we'd imagine.
I found a hair in my foot.
Callum is in the lead on the mediums. This is actually helping the people in the hards because they can probably now do a hard soft. You could imagine. I know just it might help, but the tyres are going to be cooler. They can extend on their strategy, which it's going to mix up strategy for sure. but we don't know what to expect.
We'll need to keep an eye out on the tyres because I reckon that they'll explode just before the end. Alright, so we don't have any of this tier 1 shenanigans with folk don't know how to calculate fuel. Hope everyone makes it to the end.
So, it's a Red Bull Academy on top at the minute.
Boo.
And easy in P3.
I've lost game sound. Strange.
Easy in P3 at the minute.
Oh no. Callum nearly crashed into the safety car.
Sir in P4 actually. I just noticed Sir had a good start.
I was watching
Nearly
Callum.
crashed into the safety car.
I don't think Callum's liking how slow the safety car is going.
And the safety car is in this lap. So Callum is going to control the pace on this restart. As the safety car drives off towards the pit lane, it's going to put Callum in front from the Red Bull of Horonsky. It's going to be an interesting restart. So, which way is he going to go? When is he going to go?
Taking that corner wide, looking for a good exit.
Go about now. He's gone now. Callum goes now. Horonsky has followed him, but has he got a good exit? Not
Red
enough,
Bull.
it doesn't look like.
The Red Bulls can't catch up.
The Red Bull won't be able to send it into turn 1. But Jeansy's right there. And Jeansy's trying to go around the outside. But can't do anything of it. And nothing's really happened. But apart from Chasma is to drop into P14 now. Cairo and it's the Alfa Romeo is going wheel to wheel there. And Cairo's got out on top. And Jeansy in P3. And it's just been... Because restart, as Horonsky had a slight twitch there, you'd imagine. That would be as Jeansy hits into the back of
sweet.
Horonsky.
Just listen it.
And,
so winners is...
We were praising him just before the start of qualifying. We were saying it looks like a very good driver.
And it's an AlphaTauri first and last.
And he's spun it again. Oh no, it's disaster for Swinners.
An AlphaTauri first and last, looking likely. As SD Plays drops down the list too, as he spins it as well. So it looks like Swinners has got a bit of competition at the back there. As Chaz spins it too.
As well. Why is everyone spinning?
Chaz has chose an odd strategy. He's gone to softs. So is he looking to pit when all the mediums pit? Or is he...
So after that restart, it is Callum in the lead from Horonsky. It's almost a second gap already. Jeansy right on it.
And it's Henry and Mick fighting. Last in quality v second last or third last.
Pass v Williams. Oh, and it goes very
Mick gets
tight
a
there.
good exit there.
But Henry's gonna get an even better exit. Henry's gonna think about maybe going down the inside. No, he's gonna be forced wide by Mick. Here we go round the outside for Henry. Mick defends, but it's gonna be the switch back to Henry in the Haas.
Hey,
Henry,
the Haas.
Mick's still there, but Henry has got through. Brilliant move. And now it's 1.3, the gap between Horonsky and Callum. So, who else is very close to each other?
I wanted to sign Callum, it's such a shame I was too late.
You can see only 2 tenths away.
What's this sudden? On my screen, Callum just decided to drive into a wall, and then I flipped back, and then he's not. That was a bit dodgy. Anyway, so...
Okay, the Alfa Romeos are right near each other at this point.
But it's like a little train. Horonsky, Jeansy, Sir, Wolazian, and Ace of Race Pace,
so
and Cairo.
Easily improves away here. But
It's
Jeansy
ERS
is probably going to burn
now.
his ERS. He's going to probably look for the move.
Yeah, Jeansy's got barely any ERS.
He's been burning it. But he's going to
Sir's got double.
Jeansy
Of what?
is going to attack here for P2. So he's not close enough. He's not close enough either, the McLaren isn't. And Cara and the Alpha Romeo is nearly going wheel to wheel. But nothing happening yet. So, ooh, and Jeansy got very tight there to Vronsky. Here. Vronsky. Just holding on. Jeansy's just taking those corners very late, and he's going to have to now. But Jeansy's going to burn everything now to try to catch Vronsky. Trying to drive him clean out. Yellow in sector 2, and I think that's Swinners round again.
The shame for Swinners, these tyres must be red hot. He spins again.
Surely has to fit. But now, oh,
as Henry's out. Just looking at the photo that drive behind, that's another safety car. He's in the back of the wall. It looks like his front wing had snapped off, but the back of his car was against the wall. But his front of his wing was snapped off. So was that malicious? Was that? Did someone do that? Well, it's just that it's strange that his front of his car is damaged when it was the back of his car against the wall. But
so there's action in the pit lane, and Callum and Hronsky are both in to the pits, and also
Chaz has a drive-through.
Chaz with a drive-through. So what ties it is the hards. They're trying to go to the end, you'd imagine. So Callum and Hronsky, P1 and 2 in this race, have pit for the hard tyres with Zaki onto the mediums now.
I think now is the perfect time for the hards, because they'll last and you'll have no problem with a puncture warning. But the likes of those that have already 5-6 laps on them, it's gonna be tough that last few laps to try and compete, especially if you've got someone behind you. I reckon they'll just lose the position.
Okay.
It will be tough for them. But now, I think now's the time to go on the hards. You've got the chance.
So I would do it now. Already. Me throwing. Race is just.
Was this the only race that's had safety cars? The tier 3 have a safety car. Tier 4 didn't have a safety car. Tier 3 didn't have a safety car.
With tier 1, I'm not sure.
I didn't watch it. I find tier 1 quite boring. No one goes. Tier 2 is more entertaining because there's more people. Maybe just have a look though. How the hell's Mech P7? You can't allow that. Mech needs to drop down. But I think if Mick manages to keep 7th for the rest of the race, I reckon the last few laps he'll lose a couple of positions because his tyres are older. I don't think he'll have the same pace that he does now. So likes of if it stays in this order, those group of 3 or 4 folk, I reckon they'll slip down a few.
Yeah, Jeansy though in the lead.
That's Chaz petting. Well, Chaz.
Oh, yes, he thought about his drive-through here, and he's not been smart. No, he is off onto the hards.
He's onto the hards. He's taking my advice. So he will need to serve that drive-through, but maybe he's thinking that the other folk in front of him, he'll still need to pit, like Jeansy, Sar, the McLaren, and Ace of Race Pace. They still need to pit.
So, if you look at it now, we need to look at the pit stops, because then we can judge who should be in the lead, really. After everything's happened. So, Mick, theoretically now, if everyone pits and he's still there, would be in the lead. With Paul in P2, he could probably challenge for the win today. But don't know what will happen in these next 21 laps.
Chaz rejoins the group. Could be a bit of a comeback title though for Hronsky and Chaz. both got to serve drive-throughs, and they're both on relatively new hards. So they'll probably fall to the bottom, but can they rise their way back up?
So will the safety car be in anytime soon?
Yep.
It is in this lap. This is it. Restart number 2. This time with Jeansy at the front.
This is the top 7 I like to see. No Red Bull Academy. As Ferrari owner, this is amazing to see.
So Sir could probably challenge Jeansy off this restart.
You want him to Callum? Did he pit? Oh yeah, he did. I just saw that he's fell down a bit.
Ronski's got a penalty, I've just noticed. Sorry guys. Ronski's got a drive through. He's got, is he going? He hasn't gone yet, Jeansy. Now he goes. And that is a brilliant restart for Jeansy. But Sir's challenging him.
Ronski overtakes Paul. Already goes up to 9th.
Turn 1, no he can't. And it's the McLaren into P3. Brilliant start for
An ace of race pace gets round the Alpha.
Zaki man,
Alfa Romeo.
11.
And Nick is out.
The race. Oh, it's chaos. It's absolute chaos on the track.
He's in the middle of the track, and surely that's
happened with Paul. Something's happened with Paul as well.
Surely that's got to be another red. He's in the middle, another safety car, middle of the track. It looked like it was an absolute.
There's no safety car.
I don't know how that's not a safety car, but so many cars hit Mick. The amount of debris there. Definitely a lot of people have lost their front wing.
Sir is going to challenge us here now. He's going to deploy the ERS. Is he close to maybe challenge? No, he's not. Is there anyone else?
Chaz is coming up to Zaki.
Chaz is coming, Zaki. He probably can't go for me. Winners has been brought back into this race, you could say.
Yeah, he's
now I'd say that
11.
race has been ruined for Paul. He hasn't got any front wing damage, so. And we are going to have a.
Mick is requesting an interview.
Yeah, I just said that. I need to find him. So, and have I just missed something? What's happened here?
Well, Chaz is not serving his penalty. Neither is Hronsky.
We're just going to ride on board with Chaz. He's going to try to go for me on Zaki, but he can't. Let me find him.
Chaz leaves the braking light there.
Let me just find
him. was it WSK Flame? As Chaz goes round Zaki. But Zaki defends well. What Zaki's been so good at in the last few seasons.
You can see in the background.
Zaki defends well, but I think submits to Chaz.
Zaki's going down the inside. Can he first scrap back? Electrifying.
And now Zaki gives his position to the SD plays.
So it's Jeansy, however, in the lead from Woosland with Ace of Race P4, Pyro P5, Callum P6.
And she interviewee is here.
And interview him by Mick. What happened out there, Mick? Yeah, please.
Alright, hello.
Yes, what happened out there?
So I'm on the first lap. I don't know if you guys saw. I got a pretty good start. Actually, I made up with 10 positions on the start, whatever, up to like 4th.
Yeah.
I mean, there was
a really.
Yeah,
it start.
Yeah, it was a good start.
Hronsky is 5 seconds.
One of the McLarens with the Alfa Romeo, which I lost my front wing because of that. So I pitted for hard, and the safety car just now carried me quite a bit. I was up to like P6 or whatever when it came in, and then on like the first lap of the restart, the 2 Alfa Romeos hit each other. And again, one of them spun in front of me, and I DNF because of that. So, the Alfa Romeos look quite good today. So, I think the team one is going to have a bit of a few angry words to them today because, they just threw away what could have been maybe the podium just by taking each other out.
Yeah, and I mean, how do you think your pace was coming along during the race?
Well, I mean, if you look at on paper on the qualifying, it wasn't too good. It was 14th, but when you look at the tier leaderboard, towards the back end of the tier anyway. So I was just aiming for top 10 at some points, and with the strategy that Luigi gave me, it was looking possible until that unfortunate injury. So I mean, that stuff sort of happened. So it's just going to be just focus on the football race next week.
And suspends it.
And Sir with face has
Can't swear, sorry.
That is disaster for Sir. He's
Sorry,
down,
lose easy
down in
front
P10. Yeah, and he's got no front wing. Well, thanks Mick for the interview. Well, good luck in round 1, and hopefully you can get points there.
Right, thank you.
Thank you. So, chaos on track, and it's now the McLaren of Woesland.
I swore I'm gonna get sacked.
Ace of race pace into P3.
I was going into the pits, but it's fine. Ron's got 5 seconds while trying to set his drive-through.
Yeah, while in the interview, Honsky pitted, but he got 5 seconds.
Sorry, going on to the hards. Maybe spinning and losing his wing actually helped him, because that's him now pitted. And there's still top 3 still to pit.
Rich Jeans is still in the lead. He has a chance of winning here today.
And Zaki needs to pit as well, because those mediums will not last. The 5-lap hards are going to barely make it to the end. There's no way. Hopefully we won't see any more safety cars. Oh, his controller disconnected. What a shame. Star's lagging. Oh, that's a shame. His controller's disconnected. Oh.
Sorry about that, my control just disconnected.
A Ferrari last, the second last and last. Let's go. A Red Bull 4th last and 3rd last. Let's go. Callum's up to 3rd.
As
Cairo's up to 2nd.
And Ace of race pace of pit. So it's the Williams and Alpines in the pit. GNC onto the hards, you'd imagine. And also Ace of race pace onto the hards.
The only people who haven't pitted or will still need to pit.
GNC and Horonsky. Who's going to come out in front? It's GNC and Horonsky. It's going to be very tight here. Yep. But it looks like it's going to be GNC. He's going to have the inside line. And they touch. They touch and
the McLaren a bit snap back there and got 3 seconds.
It's GNC and Horonsky. GNC might have got the jump. Horonsky's still there. Horonsky's through. And Horonsky has got the jump on GNC with the undercut of 6 laps. Brilliant. Just pace from Horonsky to get through there. Callum into P3 now.
Only 2 more people need to pit. The McLaren and the
Zaki. Fuming. So we can expect some action in the pit lane soon, you'd imagine. So we're going to keep an eye on the McLaren of Woesland, because I think he needs to hit this lap if he wants to even have a chance of being near Jeansy. So we'll ride on board with him. Let's see what goes on here. Is he in the pits? Yes, he is. He is pitting this lap. This needs to be a crucial pit stop. Now Cairo takes the lead, but Callum's going for the lead of the race. Callum into turn 1. Takes the lead of the Sakia Grand Prix. But the pit stop, it was decent. But is it going to be enough for the McLaren? Horonsky through the final corner. This is going to be tight again. I think the McLaren might have it this time though. I don't think Horonsky's going to have him this time. Horonsky's there though. He might have him. He comes across as the McLaren. Horonsky's trying to go around the outside. Horonsky might have it, you know.
Horonsky cuts off track,
which is deserved.
I don't know how the game's allowed that overtake. That was purely off the track.
That was definitely off the track.
Completely across the corner.
No! Jesus, from Woesland. And oh dear, and that's all the McLaren's hard work gone off then. And Zaki's out the race.
No!
He's gone into the barriers.
It's a safety car.
10.
safety car, safety car,
Look
safety
where he's
car.
crashed. He has crashed at turn
Safety
10
car, safety
as the line
car,
border runs.
safety car.
See where he's crashed. And it's a place where he's probably just walked up and hit the barriers. It's disaster for Zaki.
Safety car number 3.
Now, this is going to help Cairo out. He can now pit for the mediums and probably go to the end. This has helped him out massively. What's Callum going to do? Callum will stay out while Cairo enters the pit. SD Play stays out. Swinners will stay out, and Swinners is into P3. So Cairo in the pit. So it's both Alfa Romeos in. They're going to do the double stack here. Onto the mediums.
Why?
For Cairo. WSK.
Why?
Into the pits also. Is it going to be the mediums for him? Yes, it is. And it also Paul into the pits. What tyres is he on? He's on the mediums as well. But that has helped Cairo. He can challenge to the podium now.
Chaz beats Paul out. Does he beat the Alpha Romeo? No, he does not.
So it's going to be 3 and enter this race now. Unless we get another safety car, which would be another twisty too.
I'm actually so tired.
Same. I mean, I've got an excuse for it. Because I've been up since 6 AM.
That's us at just after the halfway point.
So, I don't know what to say about this race, to be honest. Chaos is an understatement. Chaos is a big understatement. What you got to say? What else do you think is going to happen in this race?
Another 4 safety cars, I reckon.
Try and keep it a bit more professional. But to be fair, this seems a bit likely at this point. But I mean, I do think Callum's probably going to have this in the bag. I think he's got the pace.
Mick left safety car on standard.
Oh.
Car damage rate reduced. Car damage reduced. Car damage rate standard, which should have been reduced. And with safety cars. Safety car standard.
Oh, Jeansy! Jeansy's got a 5-second penalty.
Oh no!
That won't help him at all. Imagine the safety car will be in this lap. And it's Callum going to be doing the second restart for him. Oh, and he's got off track there. So shall be in this lap and slowly. It will be in this lap surely. Yes,
Communicating with online services, apparently.
Yes, it is in this lap.
I don't know.
So, Callum, it's the restart again for him. SC Plays is right there this time. Different person each time.
God, Calvin won the race on my screen.
So, when's Callum gonna go? He's gone now. And it's not a good restart this time. Pyro's past Winners, but Winners is going to fight his from back. ST Place has got a great exit now. Can he challenge Callum? Jeezy, he's going for P3. ST Place sends it down the inside. Can Callum defend? For now he can. But now he's going to have a great exit towards turn 4. ST Place, he's using all his DRS here. He's right on the back of Callum. He can't do anything. But there, Callum is still in the lead of this race.
John. Dan, choose broadcast cam more.
Okay. Callum in the lead still. He's held off 2 restarts, maybe even 3. I don't know how many safety cars there have been at this point. But
3.
3, so he's held off 2 restarts.
I need to watch the stream.
So Callum in the lead. And there,
How's Zaronski 32 seconds?
That's the Williams race pace, and that's WSK Flame going off track. Not sure what's happened there. It's about to be 3 wide. Ooh, I think the Williams has had a snap there. But he's going to fight this. Ooh, and they nearly touch. He's going to send it down the inside. WSK Flame, the pole sitter, gets into P6.
Use broadcast cam.
And then there is the Red Bull of One Ball Paul. He's going to send it down the inside. He's into P7. Brilliant move by Paul. Cairo now. He's going to challenge Jeansy here. It's Cairo v Jeansy. Cairo's going to send it round the outside. Can Cairo do it? Yes, he can. Jeansy can't defend. Cairo into the podium places on fresh mediums. Could he be in with a chance of winning today? But Jeansy's going to fight this one back towards turn 4. Jeansy gets it back. He's still there as Cairo. No longer. But Jeansy is back into P3. And there's yellow in sector 1. And I think it's Winners who's around. Yes, it is. Oh, what a restart to this race. But ST plays with a 3-second penalty. Callum needs to keep him behind. So ST plays. He's going to go try look for the move maybe. Can't do anything there. Cairo's fallen behind his teammate now. So, what we're going to see at the end of this race. Okay, so Cairo. Right on the back of WSK Flame. Could he challenge him into turn 1?
In.
So, as we head towards turn 1. Going to burn his ERS. WSK Flame the fastest lap. But Cairo might think about sending it down the inside. Just for 1 second you maybe thought he would. But ST plays now. He's going to get the DRS. But he's not close enough. Try challenge Callum. All calm down now. After that, epic restart to the race.
Oh, and that's WSK Flame just spins up.
Again. Disaster for the Alfa Romeo, the pole sitter. It's been going from bad to worse here in Bahrain. DRS again for ST plays. Just can't get close enough. He needs to be in with 5/10 down the main straight, the pit straight, to have a chance of doing anything. Where in the distance of where Sir is right now with Ace. Ace with pace, but there's the McLaren of Wusei. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Sorry about that. But, he's gonna have a big chance into turn 1. He's right on the back of Sir. Here we go then. Into turn 1. Well, they're heading down the pit straight. He tried to look with the move but couldn't do anything. Sir's gonna just use his DRS to defend. But he goes for the late move. into turn 1. Oh, and they do touch. And Sir has lost the position to his teammate as well. And there's Paul. He's going to pick up the scraps as well. They've both got the DRS. They're wheel to wheel. Paul and Sir. And Sir goes off the track. And Sir is in the barriers. He's lost his front wing. And Sir with face is out of the Grand Prix. And this surely is disaster for Ferrari here in Sakhir. And you just feel for Sir. S2 Place is not within DRS range now. Cairo's within DRS range with Scusi on the medium tyre. Cairo trying to stick with Scusi. He could have a good chance into turn 1 actually. On the faster tyres. So Cairo. Here we go.
What about this?
Into turn 1 we go. Cairo with the DRS. He's got just about can't get there. But Jeansy, it was thinking about the move on ST Plays. But now it's Ace of Race Pace and Woslane going wheel to wheel. Ace of Race Pace can't do much. He's not got much DRS with the McLaren. But into turn 4, it's going to be wheel to wheel. And the McLaren comes out on top. With Chazmeister right there. It's all calming down at the front with Jeansy's penalty. To be fair, at this point, Cairo is looking like it's going to be P2. With the penalties. So, it looks like it's all just going to be calm at the front now, because Cairo will sit there and wait. He will, because he doesn't have a threat from the McLaren at the minute. 3.3 seconds, 1.3. But there's Chazmeister going round the outside of the right-hander. And he's got it done. Where's the race pace? He's going to fight this one back. And Paul is right there, waiting to pick up the scraps. This is incredible racing. Paul goes on. He's played the DRS card as Ace of Race Pace. Chazmeister's in front. Paul's still got the DRS. Paul is going to challenge for P6 now. Cairo has made it into P3. But Paul, we ride on board into turn 1. Can Paul do it? Yes, he can. Chazmeister is right there. Can. And no, Chazmeister's been spun round. I'm not sure by who. But Chazmeister's been spun round and into P9. Disaster for Ferrari. And Swinners is right there. Swinners will attack. SD Plays and GNT going wheel to wheel. Swinners is not going to get there though. Wow, this is incredible. Don't know what to say about this. GNT with DRS. Can he do anything? You know, he's not close enough. It's all kicking off on these last few laps. WSK Flame, the pole sitter. He's going to try challenge. He's going to try go around the outside. But he's not close enough. Or maybe he is. He might think I'll send him on the inside. But now he's going to right in the slipstream. He's going to wait for the DRS. Is Ace of Race Pace going to let him go through? No, he isn't. He was going to get the DRS here. It is WSK Flame who's going to get the DRS. So, as we head towards turn 1, Cairo's past GNC again. And his teammate WSK Flame's going to go round the outside into turn 1. And takes P7 back. But Cairo's been spun! Oh no! And Cairo's beached! Cairo's beached! No, he isn't! He's free! But Cairo is disaster! He was in for a podium! Oh my god, that is disaster for the Alfa Romeo. He was on for the podium. Chaz managed to pit for softs. He's now out the points. And as this all has been kicking off, Callum is just cruising to victory. He's just cruising to victory. And it's just been a chaotic race now. Paul into P5. He's had one of the most chaotic races. He's been up and down, up and down, up and down. Just chaotic, to say the least. Paul's now going to try go for P4 on the McLaren. We head towards turn 1. He's got no more pace. He's going to go around the outside. Paul gets into P4. But the McLaren's still there. And the McLaren stole the DRS. Paul's there. Paul's going to go down the inside. Paul's just trying to defend this. But Woozelen is just there trying to attack. This is chaos. The highest drama goes off the track. Paul can't get ahead. I'm sorry, I'm struggling to keep up with this because this race is absolute chaos.
And I'm back.
And we've just...
I had to speak to my team, my colleagues.
And David
to make sure.
This. Because now...
Because I don't
Paul
want...
is going to have
I don't want...
DRS. Can he attack? He's going to have a lot more pace, but he can't get there. So, what are your thoughts at the minute of this battle we are seeing for the midfield, probably like P4?
I'm not really, but I think Paul will win the battle because Paul is my goat and my sugar daddy. So
Paul is going to attack. He's got way more pace.
Has
Look
the DRS, but has none of the ERS. WSK Flame is no ERS.
Down the main straight, the Red Bull is so rapid. He's surely going to get a chance to take the P4 here. Let's see. Ryan on board with Paul. No, he can't. And Callum is cruising at this point. Looking at penalties. We need to look at penalties. It is 5 seconds for Jeansy, so he would drop behind ST plays it. Sans Charles Meister with the fastest lap. That'll be sort of consolation for Ferrari, but they need to get past Jeansy, and that's Cairo! Cairo's out the race! He's retired on track. But it's a disaster for Alfa Romeo. The Pole City's down in P6. Paul's going for it into turn 11 or 12, I'm sorry. And there's WSK Flame. Gonna have the inside line through the long right hander. The McLaren and Alfa Romeo is just sticking behind. This is so chaotic in the midfield. The McLaren is now challenging Paul, but Paul won't have the DRS. So it's time for the McLaren to absolutely send it into turn 1. He might stick behind. No, he's going to attack. He's going to go to the inside. Can he get P4? No, he can't because Paul's going to have the DRS. No one's going to have the DRS apart from WSK Flame, who's seen those two battle it out, and he might think he might go for both of them. No, the McLaren cuts across and defends it. But then he goes through, and they've gone off track, and WSK Flame's attacking. But he can't do anything. This is thrilling.
Oh,
Paul spun.
Paul made that a sick.
Paul spun.
No,
Paul spun. And he was battling for P4. And it's a disaster for Paul. Red Bull with so much promise this weekend. They should have been in front at this point. Now they're down in P8 and P9. Disaster for Red Bull. Disaster for Paul. What do you have to think about that, David?
I'm absolutely heartbroken. I really wanted Paul to do it. Even though he's the rival team, you know, Paul needs to win every race. Shame that he's. But it's fine because Chaz is going to overtake him here as he comes in.
Chaz is probably going to have a chance here now on the softs to get them both. Well, no, he's going to have a chance to get Horonsky. Callum's just cruising as WSK Flame goes into turn 1 ahead. But then the McLaren sends it down the inside. And he's got
The McLaren that took off
ahead,
us one time.
But no, he isn't. WSK Flame is just about ahead. But he's going to have the DRS's Gloseland into turn 4. He's going to have the inside line. WSK Flame before he's got ahead and they've crashed. WSK Flames into the barriers and into the gravel. And that's disaster for Alfa Romeo once again this weekend. It's absolutely horrible for them. As Chaz Meister and Horonsky spun it. As soon as we go to view the battle, Horonsky has spun it. And it's another disaster for Red Bull. Chaz Meister into P9 as the fastest lap.
It's a shame. That means that Horonsky's probably going to come last because he's got the penalties. Even if he does somehow catch up 7 seconds in 2 laps. Can Chaz catch up to Paul if Paul makes another big mistake?
Can we just give a shout out here to Swinners? We didn't think it was going to be much to happen for him. Especially after the spins he's had. It's not his fault. I think it's not been his best weekend, however. But if we look at the position change, where I can find it, he has gained 5 positions. He's had a good race. He's gone 21 laps on these hards. 21 laps. As Paul gets a 5-second penalty for speeding. Gonna go cut back to the battle for P2. It's a battle for P2.
Oh, that might help Chaz. Chaz is going to overtake Paul here.
So Chaz will overtake
Paul must be going for fastest lap.
Paul will go for fastest lap on the last lap. Callum is cruising to victory here. Callum, it's been dominant for him. He capitalised at the start of the race. Oh, and he nearly, that would have been nearly commentator's curse as he nearly dropped it. Ace of race pace goes off the track there. WSK Flame will try attack Swingers for the on the last lap for this.
Did you see what Sir said to you?
Well, anyway, we're on to this last lap of the race. Callum,
No, Dance. Did you see what Sir said?
It's last lap, David. 2.5 between him and Jeansy. Callum has been in a world of his own today for AlphaTauri. He's gone 22 laps on these hards as well. It's been a majestic performance. He's just going to cruise now, around for one more lap. Now we go back to a battle between WSK Flame and Swinners. It looks like WSK Flame isn't close enough. He will have a chance after turn 10. Callum's just at turn 10 now. We will keep on this battle for now. Until we see Callum.
Yep. Started with 16 and so far only 10 will finish the end of this lap as Horonsky starts
we're going to see
as
this battle.
final lap.
WSK Flame with DRS on Swinners. It'd be so cool for one of these to not get this P6. He's going to go down the inside. He can't make it. He's not there. He's closed the door. But Callum comes round the final corner. Callum has dominated today. He capitalised on the lap 1 chaos. And he's going to come home to win the Bahrain Grand Prix. Callum, dominance. Absolutely amazing performance from him. ST players will come home.
Oh my god, as all the cars crash.
Jeansy will hold on to P3, while Ace of Race Pace P4. It's with the penalties for Woslin. He gets P5. It's very unlucky for him. Swinners holds on to get a very deserved P6 in a race where it looked like nothing was going to go right for him. And same applies to WSK Flame. He was so unfortunate today, but he has got that P7. Will Paul get the fastest lap on the last lap? I think he did. That will be consolation for Red Bull. But what a race.
Amazing race. It was so thrilling. I enjoyed it from start to finish. Now, if you don't, I need to go.
I know, it was incredible.
Just remember to take screenshots. Goodbye.
Okay. And I think we have David leaving us now. But I think we can. That was just. Callum dominates. Basically, start to finish. Well, thanks for tuning in, everyone. It's been an interesting race here. What a safety cars, a lot of action on track. And after all that, it's Callum who comes out on top here in Bahrain. Thank you for watching, everyone. We'll see you